Hi, I'm Todd Anderson.
Hey, Tom Ross.
And you're watching the Versus series on StarCityGames.com. All right, so we're back after the Pro Tour. Me and Tom didn't go.
Yeah, we played regionals. We're not qualified. But we did help a lot of people that were qualified.
Yeah, we're working with Team Blitz. That's Brad Nelson and those guys' team from the Pro Tour. Yeah, I don't know. The tournament, we're filming this before it happened, so we're not really sure how it's going to work out. We are still playing some Modern because the next Open that's coming up in 2 weekends is going to be the Star City Games Modern Open in Columbus. No.
It's
Columbus?
Louisville.
We just went to Columbus. That's my bad.
True.
So in Louisville. And we're going to be playing Modern this week, and we may be playing Modern next week as well to give you guys, a little bit of a look at the decks that you might need to, prep for, as well as potentially play yourself. Today I'm going to be playing Bob Wong's Grishoalbrand concoction. I don't know what it's called really, but basically it's just Goro's Vengeance to bring back Grishoalbrand and do a lot of crazy stuff. It's the kind of decks combo-wise that I like to play because I love drawing me some cards. Tom, what do you play?
Seemed like Goro's Vengeance was the next on the chopping block that kind of just missed the bannings. It's kind of on the borderline of being broken or not. I'm just playing a basically fair deck, a Naya Zoo deck, more creature-oriented than, say, burn-oriented. It runs Experiment 1, Burning Tree Emissary, Wild Cattle, things like that. Not too much on the Lava Spike kind of thing.
Yeah. So it should be a pretty quick set of games here. We're going to be playing best of 5, and I'm not really sure who's going to win because this deck has a reasonable fail rate, given enough pressure from the opponent. There are hopefully going to be some games where I kill Tom on turn 2, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, hopefully not. All right, so here for game 1, I want to die roll. I have a not quite fast hand, but it is an operational hand.
Yeah, my side, it is reasonable. We definitely need to find a fatty. If we do, we may just go real hard on Tom. So, yeah, we'll keep it and see what happens.
Take 2, play in the kettle first in case I draw a way to get a stomping ground.
Give me a Sacred Foundry.
Oh, right. Don't have basic planes in here. Sacred Foundry. I think I have a Temple Garden now.
All right. Well, we could bust a lot of resources here just to get Nakado off the table, but I don't think that is worth it in the long run. It does take away way too many of the things we're trying to do, I believe. So we'll just lead off here with a fetch land and fetch a dual land of some sort, I believe. All right. Go.
This will be attacking first.
Okay.
For what it's worth.
18.
Triad Arbor.
All right. We'll go to 17. Now, the green-red deck that Tom is playing is way more centered around green and red as opposed to white. Do you have any white cards in your main deck?
I don't recall, but I don't believe either. I don't have like Borstarm or whatever. Just in the cattle plains.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But all right. Well, let's go ahead and start with this. See if we can find us a big guy. Draw. Scry 2. All right. Well, we're going to keep this on top. And play this and say go.
Eek. Still, I might have a reasonable chance to kill him on the next turn. Might require drawing a land. Save for your 13. Play 2 creatures, and that would be enough, hypothetically, if I live.
All right, so go to 13.
Play creatures.
All right.
Your turn.
We'll exile a Simian Spirit Guide and cast an Izzo Charm to loot 2. Okay. And we do know we have the Grishoalbrand on top from the Scry, so we'll pitch that. And I believe we'll pitch Basic Island since we won't need that.
My clock is never absolute either because he has Nourishing Shoals to live forever.
All right. We're going to go ahead and fetch Mountain out of the deck, down to 12. And we're going to see what all we can do here. All right, well, Goro's Vengeance, target Grishoalbrand. And I think we can start off by drawing 7 before we declare attacks, since if we draw a way to get Bulbergmos into play, attacking with that might be worthwhile. So we'll go to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. We'll Nourishing Shoal. Maybe I shouldn't do that yet. Because if we draw a Simian Spirit Guide, we can actually splice the Desperate Ritual onto the Nourishing Shoal and gain us an extra mana. And we only have to deal him 11, so we'll hit you down, and I'll draw 7 more. Really want a Spirit Guide. Still didn't find it, but we will go ahead and Nourishing Shoal, gain 11. So 16, I'll go down to 9. All right, great. So we found the Spirit Guide. All right, so we'll go Exile Spirit Guide, play Nourishing Shoal, exiling World Spine Worm, and then we're going to splice a Desperate Ritual onto it. So it's going to give us 3 mana. This resolves. We go to 20. We have 3 red floating. We'll play a Faithless Looting, 2 red floating. We'll pitch Bulbergmos and Through the Breach, and then we'll play Manamorphose to make a black and a blue, and then we'll Goro's Vengeance back, Bulbergmos, and then deal you 3, 6, 9, 12.
All right.
Bang.
If I had another land, I could have left up a Tarkus command to prevent you from gaining life, but
Oh, that would have been
with
tight.
the 2 lands I had, I didn't have enough pressure to really try to turn for you.
Mm-hmm. Tarkus Man is pretty good against this deck, now that I think about it.
Here for game 2, I'm on the play. I have a fast hand. I dump my hand pretty well. Look like a turn 4. Maybe if I draw another spell or something, I prevent him from trying to turn 3 me in the meantime. But yep, keep him.
This hand might be a little too slow. If we're able to just like peel a Goro's Vengeance right off the top, we might just go discard this Grishoalbrand and try to get him on turn 3. Otherwise, I think we're probably just going to play some lands and try to get to Through the Breach with a mana ramp spell. But.
Good. Good.
Alrighty. All right, well, we didn't draw it, and we only have 1 fatty, so I don't think we can afford to draw discard this turn. We can still do it next turn, though.
Shock.
Okay.
3, 18, 17. Play these 2 things and lightning bolt you.
Oh, wow. That's pretty fast. Okay.
18, 18.
Draw. Well, okay. We'll discard. Go.
Might have enough here with a Tarkus command. I don't have it. Oh, that's worst possible, probably. It's not a land.
So his Tarkus command is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Shit.
So Tarkus command would put me at 1, which is pretty ridiculous.
Here you go.
Okay. Well, we'll go for it.
Exactly 7. That's probably decent for me.
Attack. So I'm at 7, so I'll attack.
Can't block. So, okay.
All right, so 11 to 14. I'll go back down to 7 and draw some more. All right, and I will gain 11. So I go to 18, then I'll go back down to 11, draw 7 again. All right, we'll go to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we don't have another Gorios just yet. We're going to play another Shoal. Go back up to 15, then down to 8. Draw 7 again. If you're thinking this deck is busted, you ain't wrong. Sometimes you just miss and die, though. Let's see. All right, so let's see how many Spear Guides we have. And we can also just gain 11 again, but I'm trying to just, like, kill him right now to save some time. So we got 2 Spirit Guides and 2 Desperate Rituals. So what we can do is, I know we have 3 Spirit Guides. All right, yeah. So I'll make 3 red. I'll play a Nourishing Shoal. Exiling this World's Fine Worm. Splicing this to go up to 4. And then I'll play it up to 5. Through the Breach of Brigmos. Pitch a bunch of lands at you.
Alright, I died.
You did. Yeah, I had to be careful there not to go to less than 4. Because there is a chance I just die from the bolt that Tom had.
Okay, we're here for sideboarding. I'm taking out a little bit of everything. Grimloft Master doesn't have any creatures, so it's pretty weak. It will die to sweepers, which sometimes they bring in. Generally, this deck at least has Pyroclasm. Goyfen, Gore-Clanner a little bit slow. I'm taking out one of each, and Dryad Arbor is equally slow. Scavenging Ooze is the best card I have access to, even though it does die to a couple things he has. It's the only way that I have to interact with the graveyard. Molten Rain might slow him down a turn. I think it's better than something like Blood Moon. Does some damage and like absolutely keeps him off the land instead of like maybe keeps him off the land. But yep, that's me.
This side, Through the Breach is a little slow. I definitely don't want to draw multiples of them. And Night's Whisper, I think, is not very good in this matchup. You know, I have 2 Painful Truths in the sideboard that if that kind of effect was good, I would want them. And I do not want Painful Truths at all. So I'm not sure if cutting Night's Whisper is actually going to affect the deck too much. I think I just have to kind of natural combo him within the first few turns as opposed to, you know, trying to dig super hard for the combo since his clock is so fast. In lieu of these things, we're going to bring in a couple Sudden Shocks, mostly to help out against like Scavenging Ooze, but also I think having access to a few of these cards will hopefully shorten his early game and buy us like a turn or 2. So hopefully that will be the case.
All right, here for game 3. I'm already down 0-2. I have a hand that has a clock and some burn spells. I think any draw step will be good for me. So okay.
Yep, my draw is a little wonky, but I mean we do have a way to naturally gain 7 life, so I think I'm okay with it. You're up.
2
or 11 life. I don't know if I said 7, but yeah.
Go.
All right, 2018. Draw. So now we have the option here to just pitch the Grishoalbrand while we have basically a free discard. Again, though, we could just do that next turn. And we might have some more information, like if he plays a Scavenging Ooze or something. So we'll just wait at least one turn.
We'll get a Stomping Ground. Untapped, attack for 3. I'm at 16. You're at 17.
I don't get that.
Oh no.
You gotta get a Temple Guard.
Oh no. Why aren't those air maces?
So you can get Dryad Arbor.
Oh dear. Probably gonna make my plans worse then.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 17. You're at 15.
Yep, and bolt ya.
All right, I'm at 14.
Go.
Draw. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and Mana Rose to make a blue and a red.
Okay.
And that's unfortunate. Okay, I'll just pass turn.
Good. All right, this one can get my Sacred Foundry.
Okay, so you're gonna go to 12.
Then I'll attack for 5, and that's it.
All right, I'm at 9.
Unless I'm missing something. No, I'm not. All right, go.
Untap. Draw. I'll move to discard.
Okay.
Go.
Bolt ya.
Okay, I'm at 6.
I'll bolt you again.
All right. Oh, sorry, I moved to discard. So you have
yeah,
to do that before I discard. But okay, so you bolt me twice.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right, I can't do anything anyway and still be able to discard. So, okay, here you go.
You're at 3.
No, I'm at 3. Okay.
You're a mildly interesting one. So this could die. You'd have to burn 3 cards to kill my cattle. And then it gets exiled, right? It does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's attacking.
All right, we'll target Grishoalbrand. I'm doing this mid-combat because, first of all, I need him, if he has a target's command, to cast it before I block. And second of all, I need to make sure I just don't die this turn.
Do I have to do it for you block?
No. You can do whatever you want.
I mean, yeah, resolve. Wait, I guess I have to do it before. Okay, so you can't pay 7, go more. Okay, yeah. Target command you.
I'll gain 11 in response.
Sweet.
So I go to 14.
We got +1/+1.
All right, so we'll get this back. So you're +1. Where are you doing me 3, or are you doing +1/+1 and can't gain life?
Oh yeah, so
you have to do can't gain life.
3 and you can't gain life.
Okay. Excuse me. All right, so we'll put this in play. We take. So you did 3 and can't gain life, so I'll go down to 11, and then I'll block here and take 2 down to 9.
Let's go. I should just cast this instead. Maybe not.
I think I can't win if I don't draw cards here. Like, I can kill his creature, but I don't have much of anything going on right now. So it is a little dangerous to go to 2, but he's already played 3 bolts, and they don't play too much else. So I'm going to go to 2.
Okay.
Okay. All right, this is going to get exiled. Untap. Draw. All right, we'll start by gaining 11 and splicing. No, I need to do that differently. Give me a sec. That doesn't matter. I think you're just dead. All right, whatever. I'll Faithless Looting, draw 2. Discard is a charm and a. No, sorry. I'll discard Grishoalbrand and Borborygmos. Let's see. Are you dead to just Borborygmos? He's a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I would have to hit a land to just kill you this turn with him. So I guess I will just go fetch down to 1. Get a mountain. Goryo's back, Gristle. Hit you for 7 to 5. I go to 8. I'll go back down to 1. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll gain 11. See, do I have 2 Spirit Guides? Yeah, so I'll go Spirit Guide, Nourishing Shoal, Pitching Worldspine Worm, Splicing Desperate Ritual for 3. So I go up to 12. So I guess I should use a Spirit Guide earlier. All right, we'll go to 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I have 3 mana floating. 4, 5, Borborygmos, pitch 3 lands, kill you.
All right. We're here for game 4. I'm on 6. And needs a land or so. To scry at least. Well. Oh, bottom it.
Okay.
All right. 18. Trigger.
All right. Flip. Blood Crypt.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, draw for turn. So, we don't have a big guy to just discard here. But we may find one off the Serum Visions. So, I'll go to 16, play that. Whoop. Nope. So we have 2 more lands on top. Alright, I guess we'll keep one of them. And say go. And now I gotta discard. Oh wait, no, it's gonna shuffle my deck if I discard that. Alright, we'll pitch. Man, okay. Should have thought about that. It's a little awkward. Alright, we'll pitch Faithless Looting. Here we go.
Alright, after trigger that Goblin God.
Yep. I'm at 14.
Go.
Draw. Alright, we'll go to 12, and I'll pass turn.
I might vote you twice.
Alright, we'll go to 6, I'll pitch a Grishoalbrand. Oh, that's loose. Messed up again. Okay, whatever.
Go.
Yeah, that was bad. Anyway, I'll just kill this guy. I don't think it's gonna matter too much though. 3, 4, 5 through the breach. 15 yeah. You've taken 2, right? So you should go to 3 if you don't block.
Just go ahead. 4, 5. Go to 8. Four, 5, right? Alright, block. Mid 8.
Okay, so you take, here's a 4, 5, so you take 10. Alright, so you go to 8, and this shuffles in. And say go. Hope I don't die.
Oh, dead.
Jesus.
Alright, here for game 5. Let's rock. 18.
Sure. My hand's a little bad this game, I think, but if we draw a big guy, it should be fine. Alright, I'll go to 18. Alright, bunch of junk we don't need. Go.
Huh. Alright, I'm at 16.
16 to 18.
This card even do 3 damage ever? Probably not. Bolt ya.
Okay, so I go to 12 already. Okay,
Go.
tight. Well, could just is that charm his Burning Tree Emissary. I don't think I'm gonna die next turn though, so I think I just have to try to dig. All right. All right. One more time. Go. I'll go to 7.
Shot, go.
Put you to 14.
Yup.
Go.
Gotcha.
Go to 4.
I'm untapping.
Okay.
Go.
All right. End of turn, I'll cast Goryo's Vengeance. Target Grishoalbrand.
Sure.
Untap.
How that works?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'll attack.
All right.
All right. 11 to 7.
Yep.
All right. I'll draw.
So I'll bolt you now.
All
Good time as any.
right. I was really afraid of a Tarkus command. I think I'm just gonna. Is it charm this? Because I may need to fetch in a moment. So yeah, we'll counter that.
All right.
So we go back to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, this is bad. Huh, okay. Let's try to figure this out. Oh man. Okay, so we don't have another green card except for this Manamorphose, which we may actually need. We could just Pyroclasm, and then we still get to move to discard, and he could put us to 1 with the Nakatl. But then we're dead to. He's already played 3 bolts, so we're dead to like a Tarkus command and I guess like Gore Clan, any sort of haste guy. Alright. Well, we could go Nourishing Shoal, Pitch Manamorphose, Splice, Desperate Ritual. We could make 4 mana, but that doesn't actually do anything because all of our hand is different colored stuff. So I guess we will go Spirit Guide. Oh, it doesn't work either. We get to go 2 Serum Visions to try to find a what you call it? Oh crap! What's it called?
A green card?
Yeah, the worm. All right, so we'll go 2 red floating. We'll play a Manamorphose. We'll name blue. Draw a card. So blue floating. Cast this. Draw. Scry 2. Tight. All right. Serum Vision 0 floating. All right. We can't splice anymore, but we'll shoal gain 11, go to 15, go to 8. And you're at 7. All right, I'll go to 1. All right, I'll Seaman Sphere Guide. Goryo's Bulbarigmos, and throw some lands at you. 3, 6, 9.
All right, good game.
All right, you can go first.
I got nothing to say. Deck probably should be banned.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually the first time I played with the Nourishing Shoal version of this deck, and I gotta say, man, that was gross. You know, like, you didn't have a whole lot of hate against me, which I think was, like, the major problem, because this deck has a tough time beating stuff like Surgical Extraction, Grafdigger's Cage, and even though I do have the ability to just go over the top of that with Through the Breach, you know, if a deck has Disruption plus Pressure, then I don't know if I can actually beat them.
Yeah, maybe I need more disruption. I ended up going to 4 Path Exile at the end of that 5-game set. Took out the Molten Rain, seemed too slow, but I don't know. I had like a consistent turn 4 with a lot of my draws, but no no real piece of interaction or disruption. So yeah, that's the key. Just anything, a cage, a rest in peace, surgical extraction, pithy needle, anything, just something.
Yeah. I mean, you can see that like this deck is pretty gross. I mean, I wasn't able to kill him on like turn 2, but I killed him on turn 3 almost every game, or virtually killed him on turn 3. Where sometimes I had to like block with my Grishoalbrand, but I was able to just untap and kill him immediately. So I think it's pretty gross. I think Nourishing Shoal in particular is one of the more problematic cards because the older versions that played stuff like Fury the Horde and you get to like
Soul Spikes and stuff.
Yeah, or Soul Spike or whatever. Like cards like that, they're a lot less consistent than Nourishing Shoal. Plus, the World Spine Worm is just pretty good in the deck on its own because you actually just win some games like you saw in Game 4 with just Through the Breach World Spine Worm. That combo itself does 15 damage. Most decks take a reasonable amount of damage from their own stuff. And, then when it dies, you get 3/5/5 tramples. So I don't know. The deck feels gross. I am a little unhappy they didn't ban anything from it. I think Jeff Hoogland made a pretty good point that banning Nourishing Shoal might be a good way to calm the deck down.
Yeah, I don't like any of those cards. We already banned Blazing Shoal because it was too good with, Progenitus and something like a Blighted Agent or Inkmoth Nexus. Yeah. I think that's kind of cycle. Some of the cards are fair from that cycle, like Shining Shoal and Disruptor Shoal. They're weaker cards.
Even Sickening Shoal, they're cards that they don't threaten to kill your opponent. And I think the only reason why Nourishing Shoal threatens to kill the opponent is because it's just so powerful with Grishoalbrand. So that's kind of a breaker there. So I don't know.
I just feel like free mass spells are a mistake to exist in Magic. Even something I play a lot of Jataxian Pro, but I still don't feel like that card belongs. It leads to unfair draws.
Yeah, I mean, you can argue a lot for Delve being the same thing because cards are just severely undercosted. But at the same time, we aren't playing Standard with these cards, and there is a lot of disruption. And decks like Jund, decks with a bunch of counter spells in them and things like that, they can usually contain all the combo decks, or at least most of the combo decks. And it really just depends on how you construct your combo deck, or which combo deck you choose to try to get around the majority of the hate. And if Grishoalbrand doesn't have a big target on its head, it might actually be pretty good at the Pro Tour. And I know the Pro Tour already happened, but not for us. So sorry about that.
Yeah, maybe there'll be enough graveyard interaction, main deck Scavenging Oozes, see some decks like the Eldrazi deck playing 4 Relic Progenitus. The white decks will have Rest in Peace, stuff like that. So maybe it won't be much of a menace, but if it's not prepared for, we'll just beat everybody.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be all for me and Tom the Boss Ross this week. Make sure to come back next week. We may be playing a little more modern, in preparation for the Modern Open in Louisville. That's the next stop on the SCG Tour. But we'll be talking more about that next week. There's also a couple more videos this week going up Wednesday and Friday. Show some more verses with Brad Nelson. Me playing my Teamer Delver deck from the SCG Classic in Atlanta just a few weeks ago. So make sure you check that out. But that's all I got.
That's all I got too.
All right, guys. Well, for Tom Ross, I'm Todd Anderson, and thanks for watching the Versus series on StarCityGames.com.
Bye.